Beat, and I'm by myself today. We were going to have a guest, but he's stuck at work, and so we've rescheduled him for a different day. So I've thrown kind of a hodgepodge of information together for you about real estate, because this is my weekly real estate segment. I work for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Penn Fed Realty. I work out of the East Office, but we have a brand new one down in Derby. So if you're down there, you might want to check out a few of my friends who work at the Derby location. But today we're going to kind of talk about things that are happening in the outskirts of Wichita, and we're going to start with this rural opportunity zones. And if you need more information ever, you can call me at 214-1121, or my email is my name, LeAnna at leannabeat.com, and I can get you this information. This one is about student loan repayment. So if you buy a house, and you buy a house anywhere in the green counties, they will pay back your student loan in full. But you have to move to the green counties. And as you see, there's only 4 of them. And those counties would be Jackson, Wabanese, Chase, and Anderson. If you want student loan repayments up to $15,000 with an employer sponsorship, that would be the blue areas. And you can see there's a lot more blue areas. The closest one to us, and I think this is pretty exciting, is Sumner County, which is part of Mulvane, Belle Plaine, Wellington, and then Harper County, Kiowa, Clark, and then up to the kind of the west and or the east of us is Greenwood, Wilson, and Neosho. So if you are interested in living in any of those counties, give me a call and we'll talk about this program, which will help you pay back your student loans. The yellow ones are student loan repayment, $15,000 with employer and county sponsorship. And that includes, near us, Kingman County, Pratt and Barber, Comanche and Edwards. And on the west side, it's Elk, Chautauqua, and Marion and Morris counties. Any of the gray counties, we're full. We won't help you. So that's what's going on there. And speaking of being outside the county and in those areas, it's tulip time. Yep, the Arboretum does some really great shows. They've got a lot of stuff coming up, and tulip time is a $3 button. It's next weekend, April 13th, 14th, and 15th. So if you have your taxes done, you can go enjoy the golf games, bingo, talent show. There's a demo derby. They've got art. They have all kinds of things, and they have a bunch of bands. And I know that one of my friends is in one of the bands, but I guess I didn't write that one down. So I don't know what time I thought it was noon on Saturday is when he's playing. So, and that's the same time the parade is going on. Another house incentive program comes out of Valley Center, and the city of Valley Center initiated this in March of 2017. The program is designated for individuals that build or buy a new single-family house. So it's not for an existing house. You have to buy or build. And it's upon approval, they'll give you a rebate of 100% of the city of Valley Center's portion of the property taxes paid annually. So it's not the county taxes, it's just the Valley Center part of the county taxes, but you'll get 100% of that back for a period of 5 years. So if you're interested in living in Valley Center and building or buying a new home, and by the way, Wes Gallen from Wichita Area Builders Association will be on my show next week talking about the Spring Parade of Homes and a little bit about that. I don't have my timer up, so I don't know how much time I have left on the show. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the Art Avenue Days. That is April 6th, this upcoming Saturday, or actually Friday, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The Hill Bar and Grill, which is in 4 minutes. Okay, we got plenty of time. The Hill Bar and Grill over there at Oliver and Douglas is sponsoring an event where if you go eat and you tell them you're eating on behalf of the Douglas Design District, they will give you 15% of your ticket will go to Avenue Art Days. And Avenue Art Days actually is held September 21st through the 23rd, and that's when we do all those murals and things on underneath the bridges and on the walls up and down Douglas. And also to let you know, next weekend, the 13th, 14th, and 15th is the days that they're going to be painting the streets on between Washington and Hydraulic. So they're going to stop there, but they're going to paint these really cool mosaics in the middle of the street. So just be prepared if you're taking Douglas next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that there's going to be painters on that street. It's not going to block off traffic or anything, but they'll be painting. And they're also looking for volunteers. So if you want to volunteer, contact Janelle King over at the workroom. She'll be glad to talk to you. So that's kind of what's happening around Wichita. I also have a couple of mayors and other people coming up in the other shows to talk to us about what's happening in their particular town, because I know I live in Wichita and it's the biggest city in the metro, so I spend a lot of time talking about it. And so I wanted to let you know that I will be expanding out a little bit. My newsletter is done and goes out in the mail today. It's a little bit late. This is what it looks like. If for some reason you want a copy of this, I can email it to you or snail mail it to you. Just send me your address and we'll put it on there. But I wanted to talk a little bit about staging today, and we are going to have a stager come on and tell us how much it would cost to stage your home and how it helps sell your home. But I wrote in an article about budget staging ideas. And here's some things that you can do that are super inexpensive that make your house look better. For instance, in your closet, actually clean out your closet and make all your clothes look really nice. People look in the closet. They want to know how much they can put in there. And if your closet is cram-packed full of stuff, they're going to not buy your house because they're going to say, well, that's what my closet looks at home, and I want a bigger closet than what I have at home. So get rid of the wire hangers, buy all new hangers, and I recommend those little thin velvety ones. Stack boxes with lids on the floor. Those plastic tubs cost about $5. In the bathroom, believe it or not, if you would just put out a clean, white, fluffy towel, a new bar of soap, and make sure that the toilet paper isn't at the very end of the toilet paper thing, those are 3 or 4 things that you could do, including, fill up the soap dispenser, just make it sure it smells good, that your towel that you use that morning is not on the floor. Those things are very simple and really help sell a house. Kitchen. Clean your oven. It's one of the things you never think about doing, but a buyer, the first thing they will do is pop open that oven door, and if it's crusty and gross, it does not give them a good feeling about the house. It kind of shows you didn't maintain the rest of the house. So clean your oven, and just use a little bit of elbow grease and baking soda if you don't want to use those awful smelling oven cleaners, or if you don't have a self-cleaning oven. And then make sure if you have a coil top, buy new drip pans. That makes a huge difference when somebody comes in and sees your kitchen. Also, the front door, wipe down the glass, wipe down the entry to the front door. Makes a huge difference when you want to go sell your house. And these are cheap, if not free, things to do. And I'll be back next week to talk about the Wichita Builders Association and the Spring Parade of Homes. In the meantime, have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.